Good morning. What's that? Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We're absolutely perfectly fine. We are here at the new Klesnikov mass timber plant. Castlegar Airport's right up there. But I figured I needed to show you guys this. Loaded and tarped. She's pretty. I mean, she's ugly. It's an ugly load. 11 feet, 2 inches wide again. I do have a coolant leak right there, but it's minor. It's going to be fixed tomorrow. But after tarping the load, I jumped in the truck, turned over the ignition, and just turned over a few times, but wouldn't start. My batteries are dead. I should have left that open. I took this all apart. So in here are 4 huge batteries. You know the big square deep cycle batteries? They're not deep cycle, but 4 huge batteries are sitting in here lengthwise. And boost points are right here, connected directly to the batteries, positive and negative, so it makes it a little easier in that we can boost them right from here instead of taking that cover off every time. But I need to get bigger booster cables. Booster cables, like the really thick gauge, I have these booster cables in here, and they're just not thick enough gauge. I plugged them on there, and the pickup drove by, and we hooked up, and it's just like nothing. Like having the small little pickup battery, even with the alternator and throttle up, not a chance at starting up an engine this big. So we need something with big batteries. And just up the hill there is Bill's Heavy Duty. They're always crazy busy, but they're on their way. Eventually, hopefully, soon. In the meantime, I got to watch Search and Rescue fly around a couple of times, and all of a sudden they dropped streamers. At first they just got lower, 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 and lower, and really low pass, and the rear door on the plane or jet, turbojet, was open, and all of a sudden you saw a parachute and they dropped their equipment. And the next pass he was way up high, dropping streamers. And it's like, oh, streamers. Next will be jumpers, and sure enough, 3 jumpers. And then he did another low pass and dropped a second batch of equipment for the search and rescue. Is that van for me? No, maybe not. Come on, Bill's Heavy Duty. Sun's not in a great place, I think. Shoot. Where do I shoot today's video? I don't know the answer to that. It might be once we get close to home. It's been a while since we've done that. Today's only Thursday. I wasn't expecting to be heading home on a Thursday afternoon. I'm like, I'm gonna be home by like 3 p.m. Not if I have to wait for this. So it's gonna be more like 5 p.m., but that's okay. We'll make it home. Short week, short week. But this load is going all the way to Fraser Lake on Highway 16. So look for those videos in a week from now. I'm just trying to think what videos are coming up this week, and I'm drawing a blank. Friday's video, I'm going to start backwards, see if I can work my way backwards. Friday's video is driving from the connector to Princeton on 5A. That's a fun highway to always take. Wednesday's video, Wednesday's video is from trail. starting in Trail, climbing the steep hill up Rossland, and then Strawberry Pass. And then Monday's video is yeah, I don't know what Monday's video is. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was veneer, but I don't remember what it was. Oh well. Anyway, I've wasted enough of your time. Next, you'll see me going home, the last hour of driving home. Just like that. That was not much of a snap of a finger. All right. It is 4:40 p.m. I think I will make it home just before sunset. It's the brake check coming down into Soyuz. It's been a good long while we've done a descent over here. It's always beautiful. It's always so beautiful. Sun just went behind clouds. I've been driving directly into the sunlight until just right now. I'm like, oh, let's start shooting video now. Because sunset is around 6 p.m. here today. Which means I could actually almost get all the way to Merritt, I think. And we'll be fine on fuel, or on time. 6 p.m. So I can drive till 5:30. Yeah, that should be just about perfect. Get home before sun sets. Because this load is wide enough, I'm not allowed to drive down the road at night with this without a pilot car. So that breakdown put us really, really close to not being able to make it home today. And then when we leave on Sunday, I'll have to keep that in mind, that we have to leave right as the sun rises, or half an hour after the sun rises, and then just drive. It's a light load, so we make really good time. Unlike the guy in front of us. The guy in front of us is a max weight load. It's going pretty fast for a max weight load though. I mean, he's slow, but for how heavy he is, he's making decent time. Shame I couldn't pass him at the brake check. He was just pulling out as I was coming in. I'm like, doh. That's where some guys just blow through the brake check, and I'm like, I just can't be that. I can't do that. Hey driver, I'm pretty darn light behind you here. If there's an opportunity, I will come by you. You might not be on a radio. Yeah, this load is super, super light, but big and awkward. but there's a passing zone here. If it's all clear, I'm gonna go for it. No, it's not all clear. Nope, I needed it to be clear right away. At this point, it's too late to go for it. Not with a Super Bee. 2 Super Bees, you need more room than that. Come on. I haven't felt the frog in my throat all day now that I want to talk. I believe after this corner there's another opportunity, but it's a one-shot deal. If you can't take it right away, you can't go for it. But even if I don't get by him, he's going decent speed for a downhill like this. Sometimes people go way, way slower. He's done this hill many times. He's going the maximum speed he can safely go downhill. And I was wrong. There was no passing opportunity here. I think we're done with passing opportunities till we get to the bottom. A lot of the cars behind me don't do anything silly. I think he grabbed a gear there. I know I would have with a max weight load. I think that's why I saw brake lights and then probably a downshift. I'm just running automatic mode. With this automatic transmission, I'm just letting it do whatever it wants to do, which means a lot of unnecessary shifts, but see, upshift and then a downshift, literally one after another. Now for the steep, beautiful descent part, the switchbacks. And no, I still can't remember Monday's video. It has escaped me. Apparently it doesn't matter to me anymore. Maybe Kamloops? Maybe? Maybe that's it. Coming up through Kamloops? I think so. Maybe Kamloops. With veneer. Not down. Ah, what a beautiful viewpoint down there. That's all the US on that side. So everything to our left is in the US, everything to our right is in Canada. Definitely upshifting more here than I would. Between these two corners, I usually stay close or stay slow. Something in his brakes right as I said that. I think he just remembered too. It's like, maybe speeding up too much. Car behind me is starting to look over this double solid. Stupid move. I know it might be frustrating being behind us. Try not to let it be frustrating. That's step one. Just go, no, it's fine. They're going as fast as they can. They're not trying to be in my way. They're going as fast as safely possible to come down this mountain without crashing. You might be complaining about him being too slow, but if he crashed and closed the highways, I bet you'd be complaining even more. I love this descent. So beautiful. All right, let's see if anybody's going to be crazy enough to try passing us over here. So after this next corner, or I guess hairpin, we can speed up again. Shift in the gear I want. Okay, none of them went for it, so good job, cars. Good job. Thought for sure one of them would. I was ready to hit the brakes, let them go between us, but oh yeah, Wednesday's video, hopefully nobody really notices, but I accidentally recorded the dash cam in 1080p instead of 4K. Oops. All the rest of the cameras are still in 4K, but that one camera is not. I upscaled it to 4K, so the TV will watch it at 4K. Thinking of passing him, but I'm like, I think that car is going to go for it, so let's not. Here I would be speeding up, so. I'd be coming down this at about 70 with a max weight load. We're doing 35. After that last hairpin, I usually speed up. we go. Nice safe place to pass. We're good to roll. I do think a load like this is a little silly. All I'm carrying is wall frames. Basically, you know, when you frame up a wall in a new house, these are those walls framed up already. And I'm bringing them all the way from Castlegar to north of Fraser Lake. Why wouldn't you frame up the house just there the old-fashioned way? I don't get it. And surely there's got to be a place closer that can frame up walls. That's why it's so light. It mostly is air. But hey, I get to go up the Caribou and I'm not going to complain. I'm getting bug splats now. Actually, this summer we didn't. It's such a dry summer, we never had a lot of bug splats. Beautiful Osoyoos. I'm getting hungry, but I'll never eat at that KFC again or any Canadian KFC. At least I won't do their... Even their chicken isn't great. US KFC I really like. Canadian coleslaw just sucks. American KFC coleslaw is so good compared to Canadian coleslaw. And then my brother has exactly the opposite opinion. He goes, Canadian KFC coleslaw is so good, while the US is terrible. I'm like, I guess we have different tastes. Looks like there might be a bit of a storm moving in. Clouds are looking a little grumpy. It's going to get dark quick because of the clouds.
In 600 meters, turn left on Crossnest Highway.
Oh boy. Just shooting across the road like that without looking behind you. They look behind them after they shot across the road. Yeah, you should do that before you do cross the road.
Turn left at the traffic light.
Always go wide, take both lanes here. That way nobody has to back up for you around that corner.
Right on 97th Street.
Pedestrian crossing. So yes, bylaw enforcement. Fuel, I think I'll save that for next week. Yeah, we're at half a tank. I think we're good.
600 meters,
We're
turn
good to
right
go.
on
I'll fuel up
97th
in
Street.
Merritt or something like that. Merritt or Cache Creek.
Turn right at the traffic light.
This corner is always hard to see if there's anyone coming. Let's move my mirror so I can see. Oh, they're gonna get a red light. Okay.
Continue on 97th Street. A lot of these, man, the grapes on some of these vineyards are just dark purple, big bundles. And some vineyards are completely naked already. All the grapes have been picked. fruit stands are all locked up. I think they're all closed for the season. There might still be some that are open, but I think they're all shutting down. Some of them that do the Halloween theme, I think go till Halloween with all the pumpkins and stuff, and then shut down. I know this year with the dry weather, the Okanagan had some crazy good harvests. Best cherry season in a long time. Was in my side of the road. I'm oversized. You don't want to be on my side of the road. Cruise control. Won't be super fast over here with a 4-lane. Make sure people behind us have opportunity to pass us. Real light, so I'm not going to slow down, but I'm just going to drive my normal speed. I'm not going to speed up. Your opportunity, folks. If you want to do more than 80, well, 85, then now's your chance. No? No takers? I guess I'm doing 87 on the gauge there. Okay, they're all happy with my speed today. Okay. I don't like today, I'm actually doing speed today. Well, if I was in my car, I'd be doing faster than this. On my motorcycle, I'd be doing a lot faster than this. My motorcycle. I don't have a motorcycle anymore. That's sad. Definitely need to replace that in the future. But I think instead of a crotch rocket, I'm going to go with a cruiser or something like an Africa Twin adventure bike. Most likely it'll be a cruiser that we can build a rack for on the back of the RV or something. Or a little trailer on the back of the RV. because that way Jess could be a passenger and ride along. I think before we get that, we're going to get some electric pedal bikes so we can both go on adventures. Was a cop car. Cool. Got a lot of different color cop cars over here. They blend right in. Saw a couple on top of Paulson today. So yeah, if you guys are ever visiting Canada, out in the country, 10 kilometers over the speed, not really a big issue. In cities and in construction zones and school zones, speed limit. Period. Speed limit. That's usually where they'll be enforcing them. A lot of people still speed in those zones, but that's where they'll be enforcing speed limits. On a motorcycle doing 25, 30 over the speed limit, out on a big open road and you're not driving recklessly, you're just following traffic and taking your time, casually doing 20 to 30 kilometers over. We've literally gone through a radar trap doing 30 over. He looks up, sees it's a motorcycle and looks back down. Goes, oh, I got something. Nope, never mind. Just a motorcycle. So. Having said that, there can always be an officer that's having a bad day and will get you for anything. So this is not legal advice. If you're doing 10 over and you get pulled over, most likely, if you're apologetic and just a nice human being, you're very likely going to get away with a warning. As long as you don't have anything else illegal in the vehicle. If you're going to speed, don't do other illegal things. Still picking apples there. Better get them picked quickly because frost is coming. Man, it feels dark. Like I said, with those clouds coming in, it's getting dark early, huh? Welcome to the town of Oliver. awesome if you had started signaling a bit earlier. Good thing this is a light load. If I had a heavy load, that would have gotten sketchy. That would have gotten very, very, very sketchy. People always think they're doing us a favor by coming in fast and hot and try to bail off the roads fast. No, no. Slow early, and the second you start slowing, signal light. Slow early. That's doing us a favor. I think what we'll do is drive through Oliver and then we'll call it a day, and then I'm going to, because it's getting dark so early, it feels dark, I'm gonna probably drop my trailers off at the scale and then bobtail home. Even though it's not technically sunset yet. Getting obnoxious. Just turn it off. Just turn it off. Even though it's not technically dark yet, it is getting dark enough where I feel like I need to turn my lights on, and as soon as I feel like I need to turn my lights on, that's, you know, as far as I want to pull these trailers without putting lights on them. So I think we'll do that. We'll just drop the trailers and deal with them on Sunday. Trucks going to the shop anyway, so it's actually a win-win-win for me. Don't have to try to find a spot to park the trailers in town. Nice big open parking area. So truck's going into the shop to have a coolant leak fixed, to have a fuel filter replaced, and we quickly added to have the batteries tested. To their list of things to check. Never see what the Oliver Theatre is playing. Need to get down here and go to the Oliver Theatre a little more often. Yeah, can't read the poster quick enough. Beautiful fall colors, huh? All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one again. A lot of local running, short runs, but week after, we got to go way up north again. So, not way up north, just to Highway 16. Not like the Yukon, but still, the Caribou through Quesnel and stuff like that. We'll see where we get to shoot some videos going north. We'll probably get at least 2 videos out of that. Probably the Monday and Wednesday video. In a week from now, we'll probably be heading up that way. So for now, I am out of here. You guys absolutely rock.